Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, March 27th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Boys and girls, spring is officially here, and so is another edition of RxMuscle.com's world-famous Recap Wednesday. We're starting off today's show with a quick look inside the action from the bustling metropolis of Fargo, North Dakota, where Courage O'Para came out and dominated the Classic Physique division for the second straight year to earn career win number 2. Coming in second was the surging Khalid Chikawi, who's been really impressive in the early going here in 2019. And closing out the top 3 was a guy who looks like he's going to be a force in the division, second-year pro Rovante Moody. Moving on to the figure division, it was game, set, and match for Natalio Sotero, who came in and defended last year's title with ease. Second place went to Missy Farrell, who's secretly becoming one of my favorite athletes with the way she's been killing it in fitness and in figure lately. And wrapping up the top 3 here was rookie Amanda Welsh, who was awesome in her pro debut. Now we're taking our coverage all the way to the South, where some of the best bikini athletes in the business hit the stage for this year's edition of the World Clash Pro. Bringing home the top spot was Brazilian bombshell Elisa Piscini, who had a strong rebound performance following her run at the Arnold Classic. The runner-up spot went to the dangerous Marcia Goncalves, who seems like she might be starting to pick up steam nowadays. Monica Ellis delivered the goods to earn a third-place finish as she held off a surging Kim Gutierrez, who was forced to settle for 4th. And closing out the top 5 here was second-year pro Jessica Palmer. I feel the same way about my workouts as I do about my food. I want high quality over high quantity 10 times out of 10. And if you don't know what I mean by that, take a look at this new training clip from Brittany Campbell. A few days ago, Campbell and her team released a back training workout that shows the emerging figure star starting to hit her stride in phase 2 of her 2019 program. All things considered, to me, Campbell is exactly the type of athlete who I can see making a big jump at some point over the next year or 2 if she puts it all together. But if she does end up tying all those pieces together at some point here this season, she's someone I can see making a strong push toward the Olympia a few months from now. Over the last few weeks, we've been giving you guys the inside scoop on some of the athletes who are making their way out to the Indy Pro this weekend. So if you still have a chance to lay some money down on the winner in the Open, now would be a good time to empty the kids' college funds on a hefty Luke Sando bet. On Tuesday, we got our hands on an update from the Sando camp less than 4 days out from the big man's Indy debut, where he'll surely be definitely in the running for a top 3 finish. Anyone who's followed Luke with us throughout his entire off-season process could see this thing coming a mile away. But with a few heavy hitters at the top standing in his way, it'll be interesting to see if he's got enough juice in the tank to eke out his first pro victory. To quote the modern-day philosopher Mike Jones, "Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me." Which pretty much sums up the way people are feeling inside 212 standout Mitchell State's camp right now. After a little bit of a hiatus, the former North American champ seems like he's starting to turn up the heat again, based on stuff I've been hearing lately. You know, not too long ago, States was looked at as one of the top young talents in the 212 division after he knocked it out of the park back in his rookie campaign. So as long as he's healthy and ready for war again, I think he's someone who might surprise some people later this season. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.